My name is Jamaal Bowman, and this is The Road to Revolution. If Medicare for All and free college and trade schools and increasing funding in education and restoring our prison system, which is broken and torturous, and immigration rights and having love for all humanity makes me a socialist, then I'm a socialist.
So Jamaal is running against Eliot Engel, and people don't understand why it's so important to defeat Eliot Engel. So is he the most conservative Democrat in the House? No. So why? Why is it so important? Number one, he is terrible on foreign policy. He is always in favor of the wars and guaranteed that if you need a vote for a war with Iran, Eliot Engel will provide it. In order to be able to pass legislation, we have to scare the living crap out of the politicians. They have to know that if you don't vote with the progressives, there will be consequences. We will come for you. If Jamaal Bowman beats Eliot Engel, that message is going to be loud and clear.
What's up, world? This is Jamaal Bowman coming to you live from the Bronx, New York. Take a look at my lovely school, Casa Middle School, Cornerstone Academy for Social Action, located in Congressional District 16. It's not ironic that we exist within the Rosa Parks campus. Going against Eliot Engel, he's been there 30 years. He's not turning out the vote. It's time for new leadership. It's time for a new vision. Peace and love to the district, peace and love to the country, peace and love to the world. Maybe you could use that for something, I don't know. So we're gonna walk around the neighborhood. We're going this way. This is Boston Sea Corps houses. Many of my students come from this project to our school. I challenge any congressperson to come to the Bronx and run a middle school effectively. Educators have a unique perspective. I mean, we work daily with the people of this country, regardless of their background, regardless of their race, ethnicity, class, religion. You know, I was raised by a single mom. I lived in public housing. I lived in rent-stabilized apartments. I had a sister who was on drugs. You know, I've had run-ins with law enforcement. The majority of the American people agree with progressive policies. So it's more about having candidates and elected officials who the people can believe in and trust and connect with. One of the reasons why I'm running is because I know that people who come from communities like mine haven't been engaged in the political process, and I hope that my candidacy and my campaign continues to connect with people in that way. These neighborhoods without opportunities, they're not a result of lazy people. They are by design. There are policies, congressional policies that led to neighborhoods of concentrated poverty. This is policy. This is racist policy. We're about to change that. This movement that I'm blessed to be a part of right now is not just about me winning a campaign. It's about connecting Eden Wall projects to Riverdale. This district can become a model of racial, religious unity, I think, and economic unity for the country. We can show them how it's done. Congressman Engel is not as present and as engaged as he needs to be. In the last primary, only 9% of the electorate voted. Many people don't know who he is, and the ones who know who he is, they say he's not around.
What is your vision for health care?
Capitalism has infiltrated health insurance, and it's like distorted the way everyone is thinking about it. I'm a proponent of single payer and Medicare for all. No one in this country should die because they don't have health care. That's unacceptable. But that's what happens when big money takes over politics. When we have a law like Citizens United that says corporations are people and money is free speech.
Yeah, how about that?
That's insane. Sometimes I feel like we live in bizarro world. It's like upside down world, right? And all of this has led to President Donald Trump. All of it is this idea that we're going to be moderate and centrist and negotiate with the Republicans. They don't want to negotiate. They lie, they cheat, they steal, they play dirty.
And rise up and resist. Rise up and resist. Take off the glove and show the fist. We're not asking, we insist. Rise up and resist.
There are about 600,000 registered Democrats in this district. And he won the last primary with only 22,000 votes. You know, Congress is not diverse at all. 50% of them are millionaires. Now let's get big money out of politics and let's have publicly financed elections. I am not taking any corporate donations. This is a people-powered campaign. The same way movements happen throughout American history is the same way you get someone like Betsy DeVos out. You resist, you push back. Betsy DeVos is not more powerful than the parents and teachers of this country. You have to pick a side, and you can't. It's not a time for centrist, moderate, especially when you're financed by super PACs and corporate PACs, right? There's more of us than it is of them, and what we have in this circle really represents America. And I am Jamaal Bowman over here. So hello, good morning, good morning.